The main fucking moment for me, I remember, it was a change of philosophy. I remember we were touring London. We were doing a whole Europe tour, and my band members were all not getting along. I had a killer band. I mean, like elite dudes, and but they like pretty much getting in fist fights at the shows and stuff. And I remember we were at a dinner party, and we had a dinner party with a distribution company that distributes my records to like Europe and South Africa and whatever. And these cats start arguing at the table. I'm like, yo, this company brought us out to dinner. Like, y'all can't even just get through dinner. And at that point, I still take good care of my band and the whole nine. But cats got their own rooms, and the whole damn per diem is on fleek. Everybody out there having a great time. But it's like, it was really a moment where I realized that I was making sure my band was taken care of. My band wasn't making sure I was taken care of. It was a moment I had to really I had to really put the boss foot down. You know what I mean? So we had a meeting the next day. I called everybody down first thing in the morning. I said, I need everybody down in the lobby. I was like, yo, right now we'll cancel this tour. I'll send all y'all asses home right now. Because what I realized right now is that y'all not looking out for me. Y'all looking out for yourselves. And what y'all need to realize, if we out here in this foreign land, if stuff go down, I gotta explain to your parents when you ain't coming home right. You going to some random bar and y'all beefing with each other. Well, I need to know that y'all got each other's back if stuff goes down. And it's tough because through the years now, we've lost dudes on the road now. Cats got jumped, dudes got killed. My man Day got killed in Philly. So it's like, this is years before that. It's like, yo, man, y'all got to realize when we out here, it's not when we at the airport, if somebody stop for the bathroom, we all stop. Somebody stop one gets like pizza, we all stop. You got to keep in mind. So when we leave from the club and one dude meet a little chick and try to run off, no. You run off with 3 of your boys. Like, you don't need to run off whatever, because I'm the one who's going to be sitting there talking to your dad or your mom about how I didn't keep up with whatever. So from that moment on, I think I made cats pair up, and they had to share rooms from that moment on their Europe tour. And I made the cats who were mainly beefing with each other share rooms. I was like, from this point on, y'all got to realize that I'm writing this check. I'm making sure you're taken care of. The moment that I noticed that I'm not being taken care of, the moment y'all going home. And really from that point on, it was really a change of philosophy. Like, my band is killing now, but that was really a change where I didn't need the dopest drummer, dopest guitar player, dopest keyboard player. I needed somebody who I knew was going to be looking out and had a peripheral vision going on and was more family oriented. So really, my band took a step back sonically and musically, but I had better people in the band. It was more family oriented. And now when you look at my band now, the band's a family. We killing, but the band's a family. But I was willing to send everybody home right then and there, and I'd have did the rest of the tour with a little acoustic guitar, been more than fine before I dared get on another stage with cats who I didn't feel like was not only looking out for me, but wasn't looking out for each other. And that's the one thing, you gotta be on this road, man. We on this road in these foreign places. You never know what people's intentions are. So the last thing I need to do is that we beefing with each other. We blessed to be here. So first of all, you need to make sure that you got my back, I got your back, we got all each other's back, so we can make sure we get home safely. Crazy situation for Calvin Rogers, one of the most elite drummers in the industry, plays for everybody. And this dude was coming off the road, came home in front of while he was getting out the Uber or whatever, and it was like some gang orientation, and they jumped him, broke his arm, I think his collarbone, beat him senselessly just on some recruitment stuff. And that was really real talk. It was in his own neighborhood. It was just the drummer, Snarky Puppy, got jumped in some foreign country. One, a good friend of mine named Day, who was production manager, not just for myself and for the show I did, Soul Village, but he was working with Nicki Minaj. But he worked with everybody, from Robert Glasper, everybody. In between rehearsals, she was rehearsing in Philly. And it was at some club, man, just a little dumb conversation after the club, turned into some argument, man, and before you knew it, 2 of the homies were stabbed, and unfortunately they didn't make it. And it was senseless. It was literally, because really the dude who stabbed him, his life ruined too, man. You know what I mean? It's over nonsense. But at the same time, they only lived 2 hours away. He had people in Philly, and if he had his people out there with him, a lot of that probably would have changed. Just gotta always make sure you got somebody got your back, and always looking out for your best interest, because it ain't always promised or guaranteed, that you're gonna get home safely. So you can't take that for granted.